It's day 5 of my solo travelling journey, and this was so jam-packed again that we're doing 2 parts again. And here's my little fit check for the day. This will be slightly important later. So I headed to Ya Kun Kaya Toast for breakfast because, quite frankly, I've been seeing them all over the place in Singapore and I was very curious. This was awesome. I got the French toast bundle, I believe, and I swapped out for an iced coffee, which was truly one of the best of the trip. After that delightful breakfast, I did a not so delightful hot and sweaty walk to the train where I was heading to Gardens by the Bay for the second time. It truly is my favourite place in Singapore. But today I was heading to the Flower Dome and the Cloud Forest. It's so hot. On that very hot walk, right by the pathway was this monitor lizard, I believe he is. He wasn't fazed by the heat at all, whereas I was very fazed by the heat. But as hopefully I've proved to you, no amount of sweat is going to stop me from having a good day in Singapore, that's for dang sure. What are the chances that that is going to be even hotter in there than out here? 100%? 100%. Do you remember the light green shorts I showed you in my outfit earlier? Well, they show sweat horribly, and I really was sweating from everywhere. I can't even show you all the sweat marks that were showing up, and they decided to rip apart. So into the gift shop we went to find any kind of alternative. And they literally had one men's pair of one-size-fits-all shorts. So this is my new outfit for the day. Did I love them at the time? No, not at all. I thought they were a little bit ugly. But do I love them now? Yes, because they saved my ass quite literally. So it was time for me and my sweaty men's shorts to go into the Flower Dome, and this was so much more fun and a lot cooler temperature-wise than I thought it was going to be. I started in the deserty succulent area, and this was definitely the best call because I found what is now my new favourite plant. It's called a stone plant, and look at them. They look like tiny little brains. I cannot cope. You're joking. They are tiny and freaky, and I am totally in love with them. Starting off by getting that excited over a tiny plant, I think put me in the best stead because I had a magnificent afternoon in the Flower Dome. I just found this unbelievably peaceful, almost meditation-like. I was just walking around, taking in the scenery and looking for some of my favourite plants that I did recognise. I adore birds of paradise, and I adore these little ballerina plants that I do not know the scientific name for, but they just look like tiny little fairies. This dome was set up so there were different gardens dedicated to different areas of the world, and a big space in the middle where they were doing an English rose exhibit. And if the stone plants are my new favourite plants, then this is my new favourite flower. I think this is beautiful and so bizarre, and I don't know the name of it, so if you know it, please let me know. I just could not stop smiling while I was in the Flower Dome. I can't recommend this enough. If you're thinking about coming here, I pray that you do. And this is coming from someone who would definitely not be called a green thumb. Gardening is not my vibe and it's not my hobby, but I would go back here in a heartbeat. I had such a delightful afternoon. And they change their exhibits all the time. Like this one was the English rose exhibit, which definitely made me feel a little bit closer to home. I will say it was very crowded on the day that I went though. The Flower Dome is no stranger to Instagram. There were people with tripods and selfie sticks absolutely everywhere. But I don't know if anything could have wiped the smile off my face at this point. I mean, how often do you see a double-decker bus head to toe covered in roses? Tell me. Then I went for my first Singaporean McDonald's, which was going to fuel me up for the next part of my day, which will have to happen in part 2.